Residents of Embalenhle near Secunda in Mpumalanga have vowed to continue with their demonstrations until their municipality addresses their grievances. Several buildings, including a shopping centre and a post office in Embalenhle, have been torched by angry residents. Violent protests broke out on Sunday as residents are fighting over constant cuts of power in the area. Several streets of Embalenhle township are littered with debris and other objects. A post office and a petrol station have been burnt down. A local shopping mall has also been damaged and closed off to the public. Shops were also looted by protesters. The residents are demanding that the electricity be managed by Eskom and not by the municipality. They say electricity tariffs are also high and unaffordable. A large police contingent has been deployed in the area to monitor the situation. Well, for more on this story, we cross live to our reporter Mangoba Mkunu, who's in Secunda for us. Mangoba, what's the latest there?
Well, Nomba, I can definitely tell you that mop-up operations are continuing at Embalenhle as we speak, as the community members have now abandoned that strike action. But Nombu, just behind me here at the municipal offices of the governing municipality, what's currently taking place now is a meeting between the Premier of Mpumalanga, Refilwe Mtsweni, as well as the MEC of Safety, Pat Mabunda. They are meeting the mayor this morning to try and find a political solution to the impasse that has happened for the past 3 days at Embalenhle. And of course, they want to find several answers about this particular process. Firstly, why this situation was allowed to escalate to such a point that it reached where we saw rampant looting as well as vandalism and destruction of property. But more importantly, I think also they want to know what the municipality itself is doing to try and deal with the issue of power cuts in the area, which community members say are a daily occurrence here at Embalenhle. And of course, another important question that they'll have to answer is what is it that they're doing about this situation as the municipality. So it's a very crucial meeting, as this will decide whether or not these community members will continue with their action. They've already indicated that they have just abandoned it for now, but they're saying that they're not ruling out the possibility of coming out again to the streets to voice their anger. They're saying that they're tired of this unreliable supply of power in this area, and they want the mayor to act. They want the mayor to speak to them, to address them, and they're saying that they want Eskom to take over the power supply in that area. But of course, we did speak to Eskom just a short while ago, and they did indicate to us that as Eskom, this is beyond their control. They're saying that this is a function of the municipality according to the constitution. So they're saying that if this was to be the case, this will have to be presented to government itself, that being the Department of Cooperative Governance. They'll have to take a decision on that, whether or not Eskom has to intervene. But on their side, they cannot deal with this situation, saying that it's the municipality's responsibility to do that. But Nombu, again, just to go back on the issue there at Embalenhle, what we saw earlier this morning, once again, when we walked into the mall, when we went inside that mall, is a scene of total destruction and vandalism. And the owners of the businesses are really counting their losses. It's extensive damage. Half of the mall has been reduced to rubble. And I really think it's going to be hard going forward to predict what's going to happen. Many of those workers having been turned back this morning, forced to go back home. The reality that they might not be working in months to come because of the destruction that was caused there is slowly sinking in. And certainly we are hoping to get some answers from the municipality as well as the Premier as to what's going to happen now and how are they going to resolve this issue of the electricity.
Well, I was going to ask you, Mangoba, whether you've managed to engage the municipality to ask them what their response is to all of these allegations by the local protesters.
Well, we have tried to speak to the municipality. In fact, this morning, Nompu, we spoke to the mayor via a cell phone call. So the mayor, what she had told us is that she is willing to speak to us, but she will not be able to do so anytime soon due to obligations that she has. She has several meetings lined up, including that one that is currently taking place here now with the Premier. So she did indicate to us that they will respond to these allegations, and also they will speak to us just to clarify their stance months, and also what it is that they plan to do about this situation. So we're still waiting to speak to them. At this point, we have not been able to speak to anybody from the municipality on record. So as soon as that meeting is wrapped up, they've promised us that they will speak to us.
All right, Mangoba, thank you very much for that report. That was our reporter, Mangoba Mngunu, reporting from Secunda. A lekgotla hosted by the National House of Traditional Leaders is underway in Durban. Some of the burning issues on the agenda are land reform, restitution and distribution